I was in the Marine Corps from 99 to 2003. My job was a combat engineer, so I was attached to the grunts a lot, did a lot of building clearing and working with explosives and stuff like that. So I never really wanted to deal with the VA. My wife is still in the service, and years back I went to a few of her VA appointments, and it was just so time consuming, and it just took forever that I was like, I just didn't want to waste my time doing it. And I actually started off with this other company, and I did my paperwork after a few weeks of kind of just, I guess, submitting all my documents and everything. They just kind of told me, no, we don't think you're going to qualify for anything, and kind of just dropped it right there. So I kind of stopped the process for a few months, and I talked to my buddy, and I was like, hey, man, this company kind of just told me that, like, you don't qualify for anything, and they kind of just dropped it there. And then another one of my friends, he's actually used your all services, and he told me, he was like, hey, try these guys out, they're really good. And I did, man, and everything came out great. So I had several friends that have used your all's company. So one told me about it, and then like when I started looking into it, it was kind of like, hey, well, John's in it too, and Jeff's using them too, and it's kind of like, man, everybody's using these guys, and that's really what I was like, all right, I'll give them a shot. Yeah, sure enough, everything was good. So I think they just explained everything a little bit as far as like, hey, as per MOS, like these are things that are prone to happen. Having this job in the military, like the wear and tear on the body. I think they explained everything a little bit more in detail. And they also, the different people that I spoke with helped me. And then when I saw my rating, I was surprised. I was like, wow, like everything was taken into account. And so it's kind of like, okay, we're going to start paying off debt. We're putting money aside for savings for the kids. And so that's just the money aspect of it. And now just seeing how the percent, so that's going from 0 to 90. I got rated at 90%. That's really high up there, that jump. So I guess that kind of puts me into like, hey, like you can go to the VA and go get seen through them. And so I guess it kind of puts me a little bit more at ease about going to the VA and actually being seen through the VA or for anything that comes up. Overall, I think the experience was easy to work with, and it's just that waiting game with the VA, and that's, there's nothing you can do about it. But other than that, the write-ups, all the paperwork, everything was easy. And if there was something that was complicated, like you guys were just a phone call away, and you guys, hey, can you help explain this? And everything, you had the assistant needed. It was a really good experience. So I'm really happy.